acted weird in a bad way. Sorry, my voice is absolutely shot. I'm actually feeling quite a bit better now, but my voice has taken a turn for the worst. I think my voice is actually a little bit better than it was yesterday. Yesterday, I had to talk in a few different meetings. One of them, I was like leading the meeting and I had to talk for like 30 minutes, and it was absolutely excruciating. Not really that painful to talk, but I guess just excruciating on the ears for the fellow meeting guests. So, uh, but yeah, it's been a whole month since we've recorded, so we'll probably just do our normal little like welcome back, quick update, and then we'll see you guys in probably the new year. So, Jane, take us away here.
I'm gonna take us away.
Uh,
Holy cow.
if you want some pointers, the last time we talked, we just got engaged. So we've been engaged for a month now.
I mean, you can take it away.
You also ran a 10K since we last recorded.
Hey, I ran
How
a 10K, everybody.
how do you feel about how the 10K went?
Here's what I'm gonna say. I didn't train. I mean, I tried to train and then I gave up. So really, I did this without. I mean, I guess you can say very minimal training, the
You weren't
lowest possible.
you weren't specifically doing running training. You were pretty
Yeah, I was
consistent with
not.
your like workout classes at
Yeah,
Garmin leading up to it, but those are more like full body hit workout
yeah.
stuff.
We never really did. We didn't do a lot of cardio. But anyway, I did the 10K. It was very painful. At the end, I was pretty. I was actually surprised how um horrible I felt at the end because the first couple of miles I was like, okay, we got this. And then even just walking was like a chore. So at by the time I honestly thought that I would be like, oh yeah, that was hard, but it wasn't like it felt like I could throw up at the end. And I didn't even run most of it. But I guess I did a pretty good time considering.
Considering the no training and the no training, you did way better than
And
I
I
was
didn't
expecting.
eat before or during.
I
And
feel like
no, I took a bite of toast.
oh well, I made like 4 slices of Nutella toast for you,
I
but
didn't eat them.
oh okay. Well, I was like, I remember making you breakfast.
Yeah, so by the time I was done, I was really hungry and I really wanted salt, which makes
Yeah.
sense. And then since then, I had some insane physical symptoms of like cramping. Oh, I had migraines happening from the birth control pills that I had started, so I stopped those the day of the 10K. Then the migraine stopped. I got my period after stopping the birth control. Wasn't fun, but it happened. Whatever, normal. Then I had insane abdomen cramping and pain for like 7 hours on a weekend. We went to the ER because I was like, I just can't. I need some relief. They did nothing. They were like, oh, you're gonna start your period. There was blood in my urine sample. They were like, oh, you're just gonna get your period. I did not get my period for another
two
when it was
weeks.
supposed to come. Yeah, because I had just whatever. So then I went to my doctor. Same thing, urine in the blood and protein. She was like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. The symptoms can have kind of been inconsistent and random. Got an ultrasound done. Nothing wrong with in the ultrasound of my upper right abdomen, like in my like liver and gallbladder and my right kidney. So I'm convinced that it. I think either it might have been a cyst, an ovarian cyst, or if I have endometriosis, it could be that tissue causing some sort of issue. Or I was also thinking maybe it's IBS.
Could be.
So anyway, so I don't know what's wrong with me,
Did it
but
go away?
it's been it was really bad on Monday. I went home early. I mean, I just left work and worked from home. But then since Monday, it's been okay. But then on Tuesday, I got an IUD because I need a new type of birth control for the cramps that I have with my period. And so then I've been cramping because of that, because
Yeah.
that whatever. But while at the IUD procedure, They were like, "Oh, you'll need someone to drive you." I said, "Okay, great. Owen can drive me. Can he also come? Like, should he come to the room? Like, is that normal?" And she was like, "Yes, definitely. Like, that is completely normal." Cool. Owen's there. He's standing by my head. Well, like I'm like laying. He's standing by my head, so he's not seeing anything. But then we're going all smooth sailing. All of a sudden, Owen's leaning over me, making a really silly face, like a face, and I think he's like joking or something. So I say, "What are you doing?" And then I realize, oh, he's not joking. Like something, like he's going down. So I tell like my nurse who's on the other side, and she's like, "Oh gosh." Walks over to him and is like helping him fall to the ground, crumple. And I'm like, what is happening? And they're like, "Oh, he's just feigning, just feigning."
He's just feigning. He's just feigning.
And Dr. Hundle, who is my doctor doing the procedure, is still like, she's really at the like most intense part. And she's like, "It's fine, he's fine." And I look over and I go, "He does not look fine." Because he was green. Like white but green. And completely out cold. I was like, "Is he asleep?"
Yeah, I
And
was
no,
completely
he just
passed out.
completely passed out.
Yeah.
Why? Like I get kind of why, but also like why?
No, you don't know why, because Owen claims it's not because of the procedure. I didn't see anything. And you claim you ate.
Yeah, so I've lost some weight, but like not a significant amount. Like 3 pounds over like multiple weeks. Like the first time that I've actually lost weight healthy, you know? And even that day, I ate breakfast and I ate lunch right before the appointment.
What did you have for breakfast and lunch?
Breakfast, I had Cheerios. Then I had a banana. And then at lunch, I had rice, like a cup of rice and a banana. And then on the way there, you had your lunch that you weren't going to finish. So I had a whole chicken tender from that. Ample amounts of food.
That's not ample, but okay.
Anyways,
But you are
so
sick, so I was wondering if maybe you were like dehydrated.
I don't know. Um,
What? Tell us your point of view of
yeah,
this.
my point of view is I was standing. I don't like standing. Um,
I'm
It's
gonna
the
just
standing
pass
that got
out.
him.
I don't want to stand.
well, I think this is why I don't like standing. Is
Because you faint.
yeah, sometimes I just fall asleep there. So, anyways, no, all of a sudden I'm like, I am not feeling okay. And like, while I'm having that thought and like thinking, should I ask, like, would it be appropriate to ask to just sit down? Because I'm like feeling kind of uneasy. Well, I'm like halfway through that thought, just nothing else just goes black from there. And then I remember like waking up and they told me this a couple minutes later. And I'm just like so out of it though. So I
We
don't
were
really understand what's going on.
because we were saying while he was out, because we're trying to just like, well, there's nothing we can do. We're just kind of joking, and they're like, "Yeah, he's just taking the spotlight off of you." The classic like, "Oh, it's all joking." I think she's trying to keep me from like moving or freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And then so Owen's not. He's out cold. Like he's not involved. And also, this conversation happened, and we weren't really even on that topic. Owen kind of opens his eyes and just goes, I'm acting. And I was like, "You're acting?" Mm hmm. Yeah, I'm all good. It's like, what? You were not all good. You fainted.
Dude, I was trying to say,
You were like, "Oh yeah, lol, just
I'm
kidding."
just taking the spotlight off you. I'm just
Yeah.
acting.
Yeah.
So
But
you're
it was
not
not
as
smooth.
nervous.
It
I
was not
thought it
smooth.
was. I thought it was, but I was also so out of it.
You were so and you were like, "Oh, I'm okay." And then they were like, "Well, can you stand?" And I was like, "He definitely cannot stand." And you were like, "Oh, yeah, I'm all right." Continued to just be out, like on the ground, just like
Oh
not
my
even keeping your eyes
gosh.
open.
Yeah, so then they got me some snacks and I felt better. It was also like I was like way overheating in
Mm-hmm.
there. And I don't know if there's just something about the doctor office environment that just, I don't know. Because my blood pressure, they took it after I passed out. And like this is like after I got up and was in the chair eating food and stuff. And it was like 70 over 40.
Which is very low.
So,
And what was your heart rate? Like 30 something?
yeah. So
And so
I
my
don't
doctor's
know.
like, Owen, are you pretty active? And I'm like, yes, and his heart rate's already really low.
So I don't really know. I don't know. My mom's been known to faint. I have also fainted in the past, but it's been a
I was
long
gonna
time.
ask that. Have you fainted before?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's just like because I lost a little bit of weight
Well,
and
I was telling someone at
my
work,
family has struggles with standing. I don't know.
today about this, and she was like, I faint when I'm dehydrated.
Maybe, but I don't think I was dehydrated.
But you might have secretly been. But also, were you taking any like medicine for your cold?
Nothing other than airborne and zinc.
Maybe
Cymax.
the zinc really did you in.
No
I've
chance.
gotten really like lightheaded and like had to sit down, like needed to sit down before, but I've never actually passed out.
I've
I've just
fainted
been
Well,
like,
once.
I will pass out if
No,
I do not sit down. I've
yeah.
sat down on the
And the
sidewalk
thing is, like,
waiting for the bus in Tempe.
I think if there was an immediate option to sit down, I would have had time to take that option.
but you were
But
already
because I had,
uncomfortable because you didn't
but
know what to
because I had to
do.
have a couple of thoughts of like, okay, how am I going to go about this? Because I was like kind of in the corner of the room with the bed in front of me.
Yeah,
It was like
no
too much,
time.
and then it was lights out.
Dang.
Yeah, it was pretty insane. I almost
So
cried because once I realized what was happening, I was like, I'm so scared. And my doctor's like, Jane, does he have seizures? Because she's trying to make sure she knows like what the situation is. And I
Yeah,
go, I'm thinking, I say to her, I don't know, but in my head I'm thinking, well, no, but I also didn't think he fainted.
yeah.
So I'm seeing things that I don't make sense. So now I'm like questioning, does he have an issue that I don't know?
And meanwhile, she's just like continuing on with the
She is.
procedure.
And like right after he faints, he's on the ground, and it's like the worst part of the procedure, like the where they're like putting the IUD in, and it's like
Yeah,
really painful cramping, and so I'm like, "Is he okay? Ow!" And she's like, "Are you doing okay?" And I'm like, "No, obviously not. My fiance's on the ground, passed out, looking like a green goblin, and I'm getting sliced open. What do you mean?"
yeah,
oh my gosh.
But I mean, they were really good. They handled it really well. She was like, "He's fine. It's all good. We'll figure it out." I
yeah,
was like, "Okay."
and they did. They did awesome.
Yeah, they were great. They're my fave. I don't
They
actually I
bought
like
me a
going to the
bunch of
doctor.
snacks.
Dang.
Yeah. And then so yeah, now I've just been feeling crampy from that.
Yeah, do you feel really bad? I've heard from several people who got an IUD that it's like awful after.
Same night, so cuz they gave me a shot to like in my butt on or whatever, to like that's supposed to relax the like your waist down to help
Oh,
with the cramping, but it wears off, and when it wore off that same night I could feel a lot of cramping, but honestly, I've had way worse period cramps, but I've just had really bad cramps, so I don't know if
yeah.
I'm like this is more normal. And then yeah, yesterday was the day after, right? Yeah. I was feeling very like I don't know if this is from the IUD or just a coincidence, but I was feeling very like emotional. Like I was like on the verge of tears over nothing.
Hmm.
But then I did feel like some cramping and some nausea, but nothing insane.
Hmm.
And
Good.
luckily my doctor was actually trained in like pain management options, because some don't give you like she's like when I got my IUD, I didn't get anything for pain, and I was like I would not be able to like I would be freaking out if I didn't have
Yeah,
the stuff because it was super painful in the moment.
yeah,
And it just like feels like someone said to, a woman that I work with was like, well, it may not have been like that, like even if it physically wasn't that painful, it's kind of like you're violated in a way, like, even though you know you're safe, it's still like very
yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
So, anyways, it was more eventful than I was expecting.
For you, for sure.
And
You probably didn't
maybe,
expect it to be any events for you.
yeah,
And I was kind of expecting them to send him like a bill.
yeah. And
for,
then,
for caring for him after he passed
Yeah.
out.
and then I've been training again. I took an off-season break, but I'm back to riding. So then I was like, I need to go bike still because my plan was to bike after this appointment. But then I got home and I was still feeling kind of weird, and I was like,
I
I don't
said
think
you
so.
should not bike.
But
I
like
said we should
right
just stay
after
home.
it occurred, I was like, yep, going home and biking. Everything's fine.
Dang.
So I don't know. I probably should still go see my doctor, but the thing is, then he's probably gonna have me get like a CT scan and all the works, and
Oh,
nothing's
he's gonna
gonna be
make sure you're
wrong.
not dying.
Well, I just know with mom's history that it's probably just how I am.
Yeah.
Low blood pressure randomly.
Maybe you have that rare hole in the ear thing that she
That's what
has.
I said.
Is that genetic?
I don't know.
Everything's genetic. Not really, but it feels like it.
I actually feel like I remember her specifically saying that wasn't. Because I remember asking about it.
But do you think she
But
said that
I
just so
might-
that you didn't panic?
I might not remember that correctly. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
And
Oh,
so now we're back to today, aren't we? Oh,
yeah. Pretty much. We've started planning our wedding, which has been good. No details yet to share on the podcast, but
I do have one thing.
they're in the works. Oh, go ahead.
I just need to confirm with Rose that she will be my maid of honor.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh my gosh! Yes, please! I would be so honored to be your maid of honor.
Bro.
That's smooth, I know. I wanted
Oh
a
my
reaction
gosh.
caught on
This
camera.
is my dream. This is my dream to be a maid of honor. And specifically to be your maid of honor is the absolute
Hey.
dream.
Thanks.
Wow, this
Yeah.
is
Well,
amazing.
details.
Pretty nice.
I needed to get Rose on board quick because I don't want, you know how I am with planning and details. I need as many smart A-type people on board.
Atypical.
Atypical and type A.
Dude, it's actually crazy. Like, when you guys got engaged, I was like so excited, obviously. You witnessed the excitement. But it was also kind of like, yeah, well, I already knew they were going to get married eventually. Now it's like official that they're going to get married eventually, which is very exciting. But it didn't feel as much real as like now that you guys are actually like planning a wedding. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's really happening. They're going to be married.
I texted George, Grandpa George, the date that we have that we're not sharing yet, but I said he would know first.
I was wondering about that actually, because I remember you said that he would know
Yes.
first.
And I texted him at work this morning, and he calls me. And I'm like, hello? Like, at my desk. And he's like, hi. And I'm like, what's up? And he goes, well, you tell me. You called. I'm like, no. And he goes, well, did you message me? And I go, yes, I sent you a text. Did you see it? Like, did you read it? And he goes, no. So I was like, yeah, well, I just want to tell you this, that we have this date, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, oh, that's great. Where's it going to be? I'm like, well, it's going to be here, but you'll get all the details. Like, you'll know more soon.
He thought
then-
he thought he was getting the full invite.
Yeah. And then he
over
goes,
the phone.
and then he goes, are you working at the moment? And I was like, I was. Then you called. It's 10:30 on a Thursday. Obviously, I'm working. And then he goes, oh, all right. Well, congrats. And then apparently calls your mom to be like, what time is it at? It's not for like, as if it's like next week. I'm like, dude, you'll get information.
He heard the date and he was like making the plan.
He's so excited. I said,
He's
you
like,
better
when
be there.
is it? Where is it?
Yeah. I was like, you better be there. He goes, oh, I will. Just give me exactly the coordinates right now. I got you. So that was funny. He's like, you called me. I'm like, I don't know, sir. I'm pretty sure you called me. I love that though. Little switcheroo.
Every time
Him.
Eddie
What
would
do you
love
want?
that because every time Eddie calls me, I answer the phone and I'm like, hello. And he's like, hey, what you calling about? And I'm like, you called me. This happens every time, and he thinks it's so funny.
He's right. It is so funny. That's like, I think you've told me that story before, and it's like one of my favorite facts about Eddie. Just because it's such a small thing to continue doing too is hilarious.
All right, Rose, you get a minute up for updates. I think we've gone through everything we have.
When was the last time we did this? You guys just got engaged?
Yep, October.
If you need some
16th
pointers
or something.
Yeah, where's my pointers at?
I have no pointers for you. I heard you got bronchitis. That's all I know.
Yeah. Well, before I got bronchitis, I dressed up as Paul Revere for Halloween. Eddie and I were
But would
Paul
I wanna
Revere and William
be
Dawes
in the
Revolutionary
Revolutionary
War.
No.
No. So that was fun. What else happened? I don't really know. I went to the dermatologist because I have eczema. That was a whole thing. Then I got sick. Well, because Eddie was in Phoenix for a week or so. And then when he came back, he had a cold. And then I got that cold. But then it was getting worse and worse, and I was coughing all over the place. And so then I was coughing so much, I finally went to the doctor, and they were like, yep, this is bronchitis and or a recurrence of childhood asthma. Here's all these meds. So now I got the old Symbicort going. I'm back on the inhaler.
How do they know it's not just adult asthma?
Well, I guess it would be a
Why
recurrence
is it a
if you
reoccurrence?
had it as a child. I don't know.
Okay.
And so all this to say, just like Owen passing out in the doctor's office, we're all just turning into our mom.
Yeah.
Owen's passing out in the doctor's office. I'm coughing so hard I almost pee my pants. Classic mom move.
I'm completely losing my voice.
And
that's classic
now
mom.
I'm back. Now I'm back on the inhaler and getting chronic bronchitis, just like the full gang. A club I never wanted to be in.
There is worse people to turn into, though.
For sure.
I'll give her that.
I have been merging into my mom for a while now, so I say some things sometimes, like I said something like, oh gosh, I wish I could remember because it was something my mom says, and I'm like, I can't be saying this. Something about like, well, you'd think they'd be able to, like I start a sentence with like something like very, I don't know, or newsflash. She loves a good newsflash, buddy. But something I was gonna say, if I could remember, what was I gonna say? What did you say?
Turning into my mom?
No, before that. Oh, I have not. This is what I was gonna say. Owen has this cold. I never got it.
Awesome.
So, like, I wanted to know, could it still be coming, Rose?
How long have you had it?
Since like Saturday. It's now Thursday.
It could still be coming, but you're kind of out of the main contagion window.
That's what I'm thinking. I stand by my statement that my immune system is goated.
That's pretty nice.
Mine's bad.
I immediately got Eddie's cold and then immediately got bronchitis.
Yeah, you guys do not have great immune systems.
So the immune system was not goated for me.
I also have a fun fact.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
And the medicine, all this medicine that I'm on, because I'm on so many steroids right now. I've got topical steroids. I'm swallowing steroids for the cold. I'm also inhaling steroids from the Symbicort inhaler.
And that's okay for all of them?
I guess, but it's really making me... they all sort of have side effects of like headache and nausea maybe. And so I've just been feeling... like the cough itself has gotten a lot better since I started taking all this stuff, but the I just feel kind of lousy,
What?
like kind of nauseous, headachy. And I'm thinking it's probably just because of all these drugs.
Yeah.
But they're helping with the cough quite a bit. And they helped like right away, which is
Yeah.
I did expect because that's what always happens for mom, and we're all just turning into mom in the end. But it was still a little bit surprising how much immediately it was like less.
Yeah. Well, I have a fun fact that's not related at all.
Okay.
We can't feel the difference, humans, that is, between cold and wet. You ever
Interesting.
go in to like, oh, I forgot about my laundry that was in the dryer, and you touch it and you're like, it's either cold or it's wet. I
Yeah,
can't really
all the
feel
time.
that. And then, so the trick one is to put it up to your like lips, I guess, because that can sense wetness, maybe, or it's
Oh,
easier at it. I don't know,
interesting.
but I noticed because I just today I was like went to the bathroom and my jeans that I'm wearing are giant, so like as soon as I unbutton them, they're gone. You know, they're down to the floor. And I was getting up to like put them back on, and I was like, "Did I pee down my leg? Like, why is my leg wet?" No, it was the button from my metal button from my pants touching my leg, but it was cold,
Hmm.
and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And that's why when we put the cool air on the seats in my car when they do like cold seats instead of hot, we always say it feels like we're peeing our pants. It's because we can't feel the difference.
Interesting.
Isn't that a fun fact?
That is a fun fact.
Thank you.
Because I
I
always
don't.
hang clothes to dry, and then I go and try to feel if they're still wet or not. And if they're cold, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, because we are not built with the like some animals have like different uh, like things.
Hmm.
I don't know what they're called, but things. So that's kind of fun.
Okay, I just Googled it.
Oh, am I
What are they
wrong?
called?
Yes, humans can distinguish between cold and wet, but the perception of wetness is an indirect process. We don't have specific wetness receptors.
Oh, well, I was right.
Instead, our brain integrates multiple sensory inputs, primarily cold temperature and the
Yeah.
pressure of moisture, to infer
Hmm.
that something is wet.
Yeah. So
So,
really, we can't.
We
Like we
can,
can't
but not very well,
automatically.
maybe.
Like we have
yeah,
to
yeah,
use
yeah.
context clues. Because
Yeah.
because the main thing is coldness, you touch something cold, it's very easy for your brain to be like, wet? I don't know. Especially when you think it could already be wet. Like you already have the mindset of like the clothes in
Yeah.
the dryer might be wet.
Yeah,
Your
because
brain's
then
like, well, then I
other
don't know what to do
other
here.
sources are saying it turns out the answer is no. We can't tell the difference. So,
Well, you
oh
heard
no,
it here
this is
first.
can humans sense wetness? But yeah, kind of the same thing.
Either we can not, or we
Like we
can,
can
but it's hard.
infer it. We can
Yeah,
infer
I think it
wetness.
depends on what you.
Which so if we're looking at water, it's
Yeah,
easy. It's like a very easy inference. But if you're feeling for clothes, either dry or not, the
the
yeah,
old
that's
blind
hard.
field test.
So anyway, that was my fun fact. I'm ignoring Owen for that. I don't know what he said.
Good
Well,
fact.
like when you do like the blind taste test, this is the blind feel test.
Yeah,
Oh,
cold or
blind
wet.
feel. I thought you said blind field.
We
Oh, I
should.
think I
Nice.
did
I
on
also
accident.
Like a
heard
field
field.
sobriety test. Like I'm like trying to figure out what.
When you're drunk, you definitely can't tell the difference between wet and cold.
Okay.
Okay. I have so many weird and bad ways, and I'm sure I'm only going to remember one of them.
All right. Well, you can go.
Okay. The only one I really keep thinking about is weird in a bad way. When you're watching a TV show and it's like, not the very first episode, so they do a recap at the beginning. When they recap and they clip together different parts as if it happened in a different order, kind of. Like, hear me out. I understand it needs to be faster, but it bugs me for like to no end every time. I'm like, that's not what she said after that. And you missed this part where there was some, subtext of there a little bit of a pause and like
Yeah, they just took that
another
out of
moment.
context, dude.
They just took that out, and now it's like I get you understand what happened now, and if you are watching this episode, you've seen all of them, so you know. But it just makes me so angry for some reason.
And I think it probably, since now we're streaming everything, so it's like you just watch the next one right after and you don't
I
even
know
really need the
exactly what
recap. You
happened.
know exactly what happened. Like if there was
Yes.
like actually a week in between or something and
You'd be
then
like,
the new
okay, I just need a
episode comes out,
refresher.
you wouldn't remember every detail, so you probably wouldn't be as annoyed about
But
it.
I'm
But
like,
when you watch it right after, it's like
oh,
I just
what?
watched this. I know what happened.
Yes, and I understand. Like, I'm not debating that it shouldn't that shouldn't happen. It's needed, it's valid, blah 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 blah. I'm just telling you, to me, it's weird in a bad way. I don't know why.
We're watching The Good Place right now, and we just had a great example of that last night where they did the recap
Did you
and
say
then
something?
they cut around. No, but I did think it. Like I was like,
See?
that's not how it went.
That's not how that went. Like, that did happen, but like, you're missing something that I feel is important. Or I love, because we've been like binge watching things. When you watch the recap, I actually been enjoying watching the recaps. Because usually I skip them, but oh, they're gonna touch on this topic that because they put it in the recap, even though it wasn't the last episode, it was 4 episodes ago. So now I
Mhm.
know we're gonna circle back to this. So now I can be prepared. It's kind of
Yeah.
fun, like sleuthing out what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I love watching a recap.
I never used to watch them. Anyway, um, I had other ones, but you guys can go. I forgot this was a team effort.
Here's one. Eddie put a mousetrap in our basement because it's winter
don't know
here and, there could be mice.
Yeah.
The other day, he goes to check it to see if there's a mouse in it. It's gone. The whole trap is gone. I'm like, this is bad.
That's
Either
kind of amazing.
a mouse is like
That's
half
kind of
trapped in
amazing.
it, running away, and now it's gonna
That's so
die in
sad.
some corner of my basement
And you'll
and
never
stink
find
up the
it.
whole place. Or there's something bigger down there stealing our trap.
Something bigger.
I'm like, oh my god.
Massive New York sewer rat.
That's my favorite
I'm
thing
so
that
scared.
you ever said. Gone.
It was just gone.
There
Well,
were
you
so
better-
many
looked
things
down
I
the
thought you were
stairs.
gonna say.
You better get a
That
badger
wasn't.
trap.
He looks down the stairs to look at it, and he's like standing there for a little while. So I was like, oh man, there's a mouse in it for sure. Because normally when he checks, he just like looks, no mouse, done. He's standing there for a while, so I'm like, oh man, there's a mouse. He comes back into the room, he kind of closes the door, and he goes, so here's a terrifying update. The trap is gone. I was like, oh my gosh. And then he's down there looking around for it, can't find it anywhere.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
So, yeah, that
Good
was
luck.
weird in a bad way.
We need to do this we need to record again next week so I can get an update on this trap.
It's probably still gone. He did say he was going to get a bigger trap, like
future.
a rat trap.
Oh.
But then he never did. So
What was the trap armed with?
Cheese. No, just kidding.
peanut butter.
Oh.
Ew, no way.
Why?
You're just gonna get ants.
No ants yet.
Well,
But
also
the trap
no
is gone. The ants carried it away.
The ants did probably. Ants are freaking horrible. Weird and bad by ants. I hate them.
That's so funny because Kristen just a couple weeks ago went on this huge rant about how ants are the worst. Like,
They're like a cult.
and Eddie
They
and I were like,
walk-
worse than this, worse than this. Yes, ants are worse.
It's.
I feel
and
like-
you never see one. You see a billion. A billion. So many.
I've
Oh.
never been that bothered by ants, but
Well, if you
Kristen
stop
is
to think
on
about
this
it.
page, the same page as you about ants.
I kind of like them.
That's what I said.
The
No.
ant farms are kind of cool.
No. You ever see the ground? You ever stop and look at the ground outside and think, okay, I'm just going to really look for a sec. And you think, oh, there's just like dirt. Nope. Then you realize it's moving. All ants. I'm going to freak out.
All
I'm
right.
going to freak out. Sometimes I look at the carpet and I'm like, am I imagining that there's movement and is there ants in the carpet? I have like an irrational.
Weird in a bad way.
My God.
Weird in a bad way. You're just minding your own business, going about your life. Someone close to you convinces you that it's a good time to sign up for a 5K. I thought I was done running.
You're
5Ks.
running a 5K?
Yeah.
When?
Me and Jane are running a 5K this weekend, and I
On
feel like
Sunday.
it's Saturday.
No, it's on Sunday. The race packet pickup is Saturday. It was a very confusing email.
Well, I declined the race packet pickup. I said I would do a day of the race because I thought it was Friday.
You have to apply for that.
What do you
have
mean?
to like tell them your name.
Huh?
They said they don't do walk up day of race packet pickup. You have to put your name in a form.
Who?
You.
No. Garmin or the race?
This isn't through Garmin. Is it?
No. I don't think so.
So what are you talking about?
Well, we got a discount code through Garmin.
Yes, but what are you talking about? You declined the packet pickup. I'm telling you can't decline it.
I said day of. I checked the day of box.
You're gonna do it day of.
Yeah.
There was no box. Where is this box you're speaking of?
Dude, I don't know. I signed up quick.
The only email I saw was like, Saturday is race packet
Okay,
pickup.
weird in a bad way when they're trying to not allow day of race packet pickup.
No, they allow it, but you have to like put your name and stuff in a form. Did you do that?
Yeah, I think probably did that.
Okay, you said that so confusing.
I don't think I did, but
well,
it will be
Well,
fine.
it sounds like you have to go anyway on Saturday because Jane's not in the form. Jane has to
I can
do
still
the
put
race
my name in the
packet.
form by 8 p.m. tonight.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I should actually look
Do
into
you
this.
read
I'll do that
your
after this.
emails?
There was an email?
What the heck are you talking about?
I'm just talking about what I read on the sign up
I got
page.
an email today. So this is confusing me because I'm thinking we're talking about the email that they sent today.
No. I never read that. I never saw that.
Oh my god.
He might
I
not
checked the
even be
box.
signed up.
I checked the box on the sign up page.
Okay, we'll just do some investigation.
I'm already on the form, my G.
You don't know that.
Okay. I'll look
Anywho.
into it. Are we all good to wrap this up?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I have one more weird in a bad way?
If it's within the next 21 seconds.
When you're talking weird in a bad way. So already knows this, but just say the thing. They don't need to know that I know.
They don't need to preface it, though. All right, see ya.